Hello and very good evening and a warm welcome to all of you for ODA's YouTube session. So, students, I hope all of you are doing well and I am here back with amazing topic. And today we are going to learn about air and its composition. But before moving ahead, my dear students, you're watching a YouTube session. Here you're learning a single topic. But if you want to learn many concepts with us, you can also join us. We also have an app that is ODA Class. You can download and you can join. How? By enrolling yourself to the crash course. So students, this crash course starts every Monday where we will be taking students. Most of the students have already enrolled and they're availing amazing benefits out of it. It's a 1 week of program where you can learn 6 chapters in 6 days with 2 teachers of ODA class. See students, you're watching the class right now and imagine you have any doubt. To whom are you going to contact? You don't have any connectivity with us, right? In such a case, you are left with no one. So students, in the crash course, we'll be providing a post-class support. You will be having a dual teacher there. Best master teachers are going to teach you in the live class, and after the class, to give you a complete post-class support, we are providing you with an amazing mentor teacher who is going to guide you, will counsel you, will monitor your performance, and not only that, most importantly, they will be conducting one-to-one personal sessions. Apart from that, we also provide homework and test for more and more practice. And do we also give books as well? So all these amazing benefits are available only in the crash course, not in the YouTube session. So my dear students, do not wait. Get yourself enrolled right now by clicking to the link that is there in the description box. I'll be also telling in detail how to enroll, okay, in few more minutes. But now it's time to start our class. And yes, I would like to introduce myself as well. This is Nayaab. I'm a science master teacher at ODA class. I'm a postgraduate in biotechnology and I have more than 4 years of teaching experience. During this 4 years of journey, I have taught and mentored more than 15,000 students like you. So students, if you like my teaching, if you want yourself to study with me, then go get yourself enrolled right away. So students, as discussed, today we will be learning about air and its composition. I am pretty sure all of you who are watching this session right now must be thinking, ma'am, why should we study about air? We are studying about this topic air since our class 2. Why is it important? We are now in class 6, class 7. Why should we study? The main reason that you should study this chapter is because this chapter is a reciprocator. So students, you have this chapter in your school syllabus. You will get this chapter in the higher classes, specifically in the chemistry part. So it's very, very important. So in this session, I'm going to teach you about the air and its components in a very easy way. Very easy way and in an interesting way. So students, before starting the class directly, I have a question for all of you. The question is, which of the following is required for good health? Do you think, is it a smoke or do you think it's a clean air? Students, you can use the comment section and type it and let me know which one is required for good health. Your time starts now. 10 seconds only, students, 10 seconds only. Yes, I would go with the clean air. Why? If I want to stay away from a doctor, if I want to stay away from the hospital, I can only have a good health with the help of clean air, right? When I inhale the clean air, then only I can have a good health. So students, now tell me, is only inhaling clean air enough? Or is it our responsibility to keep the air clean? What do you think? It is our responsibility to keep our air clean or not? Yes, it is. Right, students? So basically, we are starting our class with this note that air is very essential for us, especially talking about the breathing. So breathing is very important. We are surviving, right? We inhale oxygen. We need oxygen to survive. So that is present in the air. So students, now let us try to define what is air. Anywhere you go, any exam that you write, the one marker question is, give the definition of air. What is air? What should be your definition? Definition is very easy. Air is a mixture of gases that surrounds the earth. Two words are very, very important here. Word number one is the mixture. When I say mixture, it means combination of many things. For example, all of us love eating namkeen, है ना? You must have also heard about Haldiram's mixture, Bikaji's mixture, or any mixture that you get it in halwai shop. So students, this mixture is basically made up of some aloo bhujia, some peas, some peanuts, some cashew nuts, some pulses. So these are the different components that have been combined together to form a mixture. Similarly, students, the air that is present around us is also a mixture. It is a mixture of multiple gases. Air is made up of multiple gases. Talking about its composition, students, we can divide our air composition into two parts, primary materials and the secondary materials. So first, we will talk about the primary materials. Air contains nitrogen and oxygen as the primary material. 78% of our atmosphere. How much? 78% of our atmosphere is made up of nitrogen. This part is your nitrogen. Whereas 21% is made up of oxygen. So air is basically made up of nitrogen gas as well as oxygen gas. Followed by the rest is the remaining 1% is the other gases, such as the inert gas, argon. 0.9% is made up of argon. And this argon is an inert gas. So students, do you know how did this word argon came into existence? You must have heard about the Greek language. So this argon has been derived from the word argus, which means lazy. So students, here are certain gases such as argon, neon, helium. These are the inert gas or the noble gas that are going to remain inactive. They are not going to combine with any other substances. Followed by we also have carbon dioxide, ozone here in the air. So students, majorly you will find nitrogen and oxygen composition high. Then comes the argon followed by carbon dioxide and other traces of other gases such as neon and helium. Apart from that, students, there is also water vapor which is present in air. So you know about water vapor, right? So water vapor means water that is in the gaseous state. Apart from this, students, you also know that the amount of water vapor which is present in the air is called humidity. When we calculate water vapor, okay, the amount of water vapor that is present in terms of percentage, we call it as humidity. Followed by students, that there is high humidity in the coastal areas. In the coastal areas, because in the coastal areas you will find sea, beaches, right? Lots of large water bodies where there is lots of evaporation. So obviously when there is lots of evaporation, water vapor presence will be more and therefore it will be humid. है ना? So students, apart from all these, air also contains dust and smoke, which are considered as pollutants. So we can consider dust particles and smoke as pollutants. What are pollutants, students? Pollutants are nothing but these are the substances which are going to decline the quality of air. They decline the quality of air and they cause air pollution. At the same time, students, the smoke is not good for our health. Why? Because smoke contains toxic gases. When I say toxic gases, this means they are the poisonous gases, dangerous, which are harmful or contagious to our health. So some of the toxic gases that are present in smoke are sulfur dioxide, nitrogen dioxide, and carbon monoxide. So these three are the toxic gases that are present in the air. Clear, students? Which can cause respiratory disorders. Followed by students, you must have seen this view, usually in the news, है ना? So this is a beautiful view of our Delhi. If you are wondering, if you are thinking, ma'am, wow, what a view, so much of fog. It's not a fog, it's a smog. I'll tell you what is a smog. Smog and fog, they combine. They combine together and they form smog. And they form what? Smog. And this smog affects the visibility. So here this picture is not that clear to us. The structure is not that clearly visible. It's not because of the fog. It is because of the smoke. This will indicate the pollution rate. This will indicate that city has so much of pollution. Why? It is covered with the smoke. So smoke and fog, they combine together and they form a smoke. Is this clear, students? Great. Now, let's move ahead and now let us learn about the properties. So, students, the air which is present around us has certain properties. So, one after one, we are going to learn the properties of air. Talking about the first property, students. Now, imagine carefully, observe carefully. I'll be blowing the air out. You should tell me in the comment section which color can you see. Can you all tell me, students, which color is it? Blue, green, pink, yellow? Go ahead, please start commenting in the comment section. Which color can you see? Quickly, students. I can see that white. I don't think so. Can you see white color? Yes. Very good, students. No. We cannot see any color. We cannot see any color. Why? Air has no color. Air is colorless. Air is what? Air is colorless. Second, air is tasteless. Can you taste the air, students, the way you taste the food? Imagine I'll close your eyes and I'll give you Maggie and I'll give you ice cream. You will taste and you will tell me, ma'am, this one is Maggie and ma'am, this one is ice cream. So can you taste the air in similar way? And can you tell me, ma'am, this is air, I just tasted it. Ma'am, here the air is, I just tasted it. You cannot. Air has no taste. Air is tasteless. Why? Air is made up of gases and gases are tasteless. They do not have taste. At the same time, air is also odorless. What do you mean by odorless? It means smellless. So students, can you smell the air the way you smell the food? When you pass by to your neighbor's house, you will get to know what your neighbor has prepared for dinner or lunch. You will come to your parents and you'll tell them कि मम्मा जिनके घर में पालक पनीर की सब्जी बनी है, मम्मा जिनके घर में बिरयानी बनने वाली है. Can you taste the air in similar way? And can you tell your parents, Mama, Papa, I just smell the air, here it is. I just smell the air, here it is. You cannot, students, you cannot smell air because air has no smell. Air is smellless. Students, I can see some of you are typing, ma'am, we can smell it. The thing which you're smelling is not air, it's the smoke. It's the smoke that you can smell, it is not the air. It is not the air. My dear students, you cannot taste the air, you cannot see the color of air, you cannot smell the air. The only thing that you can do is you can experience its presence. You can feel the air. Turn on the fan at the high speed, you start feeling cold. You start rubbing your hands. How? Because you are experiencing it. This has skin, है ना? Skin is that sense organ which can experience, which can feel the temperature, which can experience the temperature, right? So students, basically you cannot see, you cannot smell, you cannot taste, but you can feel the presence of air through the skin. Apart from that, student, air has this amazing property. That is, air is transparent. When I say transparent, it means air is invisible. So students, can you let me know in the comment section, is air present in this classroom? If yes, type it yes. If not, type it no. Is air present in this classroom? Yes, it is present. That is the reason, students, why I am breathing, standing properly and conducting the class for all of you. But still, the air is present here, everywhere. You can still see me clearly. It is because air is transparent. Air is transparent. So these are the general properties. Apart from that, Air which has gas, it can occupy the space. Take a balloon, start blowing it. See, when you blow it, you will see how balloon is expanding. So the air particles are occupying the complete space of that balloon. At the same time, when the air is released, you can see that balloon is being shapeless. है ना? So students, air occupies space. At the same time, air also gives shape. Air also gives shape. And air also has weight. It gives the weight. How? I'll tell you. So students, air has mass. You can do this activity at your home. Take a stick, blow the air and tie it. Okay? And now tie like this. These are inflated balloons. Now start losing this balloon. Okay? Remove the thread. You will see this filled balloon, that's going down. Why? It is because this has weight and this doesn't have weight. So students, air has mass. At the same time, air exerts pressure. Air exerts pressure. When I say air exerts pressure, that means air gives the pressure. It puts the pressure. Let's talk about balloon only. When you blow the air in the balloon, it starts expanding. Here are students, it gives that pressure. It starts expanding. Apart from that, you can do this activity as well. Take a glass that is filled with water, okay? And now close it with a thick cardboard. Okay? Close it with a thick cardboard. And now tilt it. Tilt it. Remove your hand slowly. You will find that cardboard is still stick over there. It is because of the pressure. And you will see water is not leaking. So students, these are the amazing properties that the air has. Air is colorless, air is smellless, air is odorless, air is tasteless. At the same time, air occupies full volume of a space. It has weight, it gives shape, and it exerts pressure. These are the important properties. Now, it's time to give you all some questions. So students, here we go with the first question. These questions are dependent upon the properties that you have learned right now. So students, if air occupies entire volume of a space, which is the property of our air. If air occupies entire volume of a space, which of the following box has air in it? Here you have 4 boxes. This one is A, this one is B, this one is C, and this one is D. And the yellow dots which you can see, these are nothing but the air particles. Okay, students? They are nothing but air particles. So now you have to tell me, if air occupies entire volume of a space, which box will have air in it? Is it A? Is it B? Is it C? Or is it D? And your time starts now. Come on, students. Yes, you just have to tell me whether it is A, B, C, or D. In the comment section, I'm waiting for your answers. I can see few responses. That's great. Okay. Some of you are telling ma'am it's C. Okay. Okay. And you are left with only 20 more seconds, students. Last 20 seconds left. Hurry up. Few more seconds now. And there we go. Stop giving responses. I'll be telling you the answer. So students, before a detailed analysis of this question, I have another question for all of you out there. Can you tell me air is in which state? Is it in solid state? Is it in liquid state? Or is it in the gaseous state? Wonderful, student. Air is in the gaseous state. So students, all the matter that is present around us, whether it is solid, whether it is liquid, or it is gas. So these matters are made up of molecules, right, students? If we talk about the gas, imagine, students, this is the box. Okay, this is a gas which you have, and here are your particles. So in case of gas, students, the particles are very loosely packed. है ना? They are very loosely packed, and they have, you know, maximum intermolecular space. Intermolecular space. Why am I telling this? Because gas has that amazing property of spreading out in any container. Spreading out in any container. That is the reason why a gas can occupy the space. Same thing follows here. Same thing follows here. Air occupies entire volume of a space. If air occupies entire volume of a space, this means air particles are present everywhere. Do you remember the slogan which I used to say in our class too? Air, air everywhere. Students, air particles are present everywhere. Therefore, the answer for this question is option B. Clear? Now, let's move ahead and let me give you one more question. If air is colorless, which of the following box has air in it? A, B, C, or D? Your time starts now. You're getting only 50 seconds for this question. This is pretty easy, right? Hurry up. Is it A, B, C, or D? Okay. Yes, you can see. Last 30 seconds left. Come on, students, type it in the comment section. And in the meantime, do not forget to get yourself enrolled to Crash Course as well. Wonderful. This was very, very easy, ma'am. If air is colorless, we can consider option B as the answer, right? So students, that was about the properties and activities. Okay? Now we are here at the last concept, last part of this session, that is the uses of air. Why air is essential and what are its uses? First and important thing, air is used for breathing. We require oxygen to survive. Oxygen is present in air. We inhale it, right? No air, no oxygen, no life. Isn't it, students? So air is used for breathing, that is oxygen to survive. Followed by for burning. Do you know, students, oxygen is very essential for burning. Any substance it might be, it will burn only in presence of oxygen, which is the combustion. That whole process is known as combustion. So students, you can do this activity at your home. Take a candle, light it. It will burn properly. It will light properly. So after some time, take a transparent glass and cover that area. You will see that candle has stopped burning. It is because of no oxygen. So students, oxygen supports burning. At the same time, students, the nitrogen does not support burning. The nitrogen does not support burning. Nitrogen does not support combustion. Same goes with the carbon dioxide as well. Okay? Followed by, we are going to learn another important thing, that how air is essential by providing nutrients. So students, nitrogen is an essential nutrient for plants and animals. They do not directly take nitrogen. It is used in a usable form. It will be converted into nitrates and then they use it. Okay? So for providing nutrients, nitrogen is very much essential for plants and animals as well. Followed by controlling fire. As I said, nitrogen does not support burning, but it helps in controlling in fire. Okay? It helps in controlling in fire. So students, apart from that, air is also important for food, right? So students, all of us know plants are known as producers. Why? Because they can prepare their own food. And all of us are dependent on plants for their food, directly and indirectly. Right, students? When I say all of us, it means we, animals, right? We are dependent on plants. So how do they prepare their food? Through the process that is called as photosynthesis. It's a process where they take the help of sunlight. Okay, sunlight, then comes the carbon dioxide and the water. They prepare their own food. So students, that carbon dioxide, they usually get it from air. So students, plants need carbon dioxide along with water, minerals and sunlight to make their food. Okay? So that means indirectly again we are dependent on air for food. Is this clear, students? I hope this is clear. So students, in this whole class of 30 minutes, you have learned why air is important. Why should we study about air? You learned about the definition. You learned about its composition. That air is made up of primary and secondary materials. Nitrogen, oxygen are the primary materials, 78% and 21%, followed by the remaining 1% is the other gases. You have also learned that smoke and dust particles are the pollutants that are present in air, which are going to decline the quality of air. Followed by, you also learned the different properties of air, how air is colorless, that it is odorless, smellless, that is odorless itself, followed by how air is transparent. You also learn that how air occupies space, it gives shape, and it exerts pressure. After that, we have also learned how air is beneficial to each and every one of us. Whether it is about food, whether it is about inhaling, breathing, right? Whether it is about the controlling fire, right, students, or whether it is about anything. Most of the things that happens around us, all of us are dependent on air as well. So students, in just 30 minutes, you have learned so much things about air, wherein you have also solved two questions as well. My dear students, most of the students from India are already getting benefited from this crash course. So students, if you want to learn many concepts like this with us, then all you have to do is you have to get yourself booked to the crash course. Why? Because there are many, benefits there. See, in the YouTube channel, there are certain limitations. In our ODA class, we also provide live quizzes, we provide medals, badges, and coins for our students. But that is only available through crash course. Students, to get yourself booked, all you have to do is you have to enroll yourself to this program. And why you should enroll? Because of all these benefits. So it's a week of duration. It's a 1 week program where you will be learning 6 chapters in 6 days, 3 of math and 3 of science with dual teachers of ODA class. So here you will be getting a personal teacher support. That is, you'll be having best master teacher who's going to teach you in the live class. And for the post-class support, you will be having an amazing mentor teacher. Apart from that, we also provide you homework on app itself, and we also give you tests for more and more practice. Apart from all these features, we also provide ebooks as study materials. To get all these amazing benefits, all you have to do is you have to enroll. How? Click to this link that is there in the description box and pay the fees according to your grades and get yourself enrolled. After enrolling, do not forget to download ODA app. So once you download the ODA app, you will be receiving gift from our end, that is ODA coins. We here at ODA class, we want our students to learn and earn at the same times. So we do it through ODA coins. You can collect these coins, visit our ODA mall in the app itself, wherein you can buy amazing gifts. Most importantly, students, do not forget to hit a like, share, and subscribe our channel. And I'll be back very soon with one more amazing topic. Till then, all of you